Good evening. Welcome to Northeast Web Shots. You are watching Northeast Web Shots Evening Daily Bulletin. This is Anudeep Sharma. Here are the headlines of the day. Starting off with the national news. Over 89 crore COVID vaccine doses administered across the country so far. 69% of the country's adult population has received at least one dose of COVID-19 vaccine and 25% has been administered both doses, Health Ministry. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu urged people to come forward and enroll themselves with Ayushman Bharat digital mission and get benefited from the historic reform. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur will launch a month-long Clean India program from Prayagraj today as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which is going across the country. The Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh launched a special campaign today on disposal of pendency in the government during 2nd October to 31st of October. The campaign is aimed at ensuring timely and effective disposal of public grievances, references from the members of parliament, state governments, interministerial consultations and parliamentary assurances. Amidst threat of a possible third wave of COVID-19, All India Institute of Ayurveda AIIA has developed an immunity-boosting Bal Raksha kit for children up to the age of 16. The third wave is said to be more effective in the group of children. Sahitya Akademi Award is going to organize All India Pottery Festival on 2nd October at Jain College Auditorium to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Mahatma Gandhi Jayanti that falls on 2nd of October. What is the new scrap policy? The government's new vehicle scrappage policy has laid down comprehensive guidelines about how old vehicles in the country will be scrapped or discarded. Under this new policy, government and commercial vehicles older than 15 years and private vehicles older than 20 years will be scrapped or destroyed. Ministry of Road and Transport and Highways announced the detailed procedure of setting a registered vehicle scrapping facility RVSP under Vehicle Scrapping Policy VSP. Vehicle Scrapping Policy was launched in August 2021 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Registering on RVSF will be valid for 10 years and can be renewed for 10 more years at a time. Andhra Pradesh, the State Bank of India has rejected Andhra Pradesh government's rupees 6,500 crore overdraft for implementing the centrally sponsored scheme CSS in the state. Delhi High Court takes up Delhi Court shootout, issues notice to cops. State Centre, a bench of Chief Justice D.N. Patel and Justice Jyoti Singh issued notice to Delhi Police, Delhi Government and Centre as well as the Delhi High Court Bar Association and directed the suggestions in the form of an affidavit or report to be filed on the issue of maintaining security at the courts. Karnataka BJP Bharatiya Janata Party MLA MP Renuka Acharya and former legislator Jivaraj Dwaramukhi have been appointed at Karnataka Chief Minister Bashavaraj Bommai's political secretaries. Maharashtra, no Garba Dandiya events at Brihanna Mumbai Municipal Corporation. BMC issues new set of Navratri guidelines during the Durga Puja Dasahara festival. Meghalaya, the first ever native female chief secretary was appointed by the Meghalaya government. Mrs. Rebecca Vanessa Suchiang, a 1989 batch officer of Indian Administrative Service IAS, has taken over as the state's chief secretary. Now coming towards the defense news, Air Chief Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary took over as the Chief of Air Staff from Air Chief Marshal RKS Bhadoria on 30th of September. RKS Bhadoria superannuated after 42 years of service and was architect of 2 mega fighter aircraft deals including 36 Rafales and 83 Mark 1A indigenous Tejas jets. The Defence Ministry on the 22nd of September approved the procurement of military platforms and hardware worth rupees 13,165 crore that included 25 indigenously developed ALH Mark III helicopters for the Indian Army to boost its combat capabilities. India BHEL to supply upgraded main guns for Indian Navy frigates under the Make in India initiative. The Defence Ministry has issued an order for the resolution of Ordnance Factory Board OFB with effect from October 1st, upon which its assets, employees and management would be transferred to 7 newly constituted Defence Public Sector Undertakings (DPSUs). This would mean the end of the OFB, the establishment of which was accepted by the British in the year of 1775. India's Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat on 29 September met US Major Army General Xavier T. Brunson, Commanding General 1 Corps, and discussed issues of bilateral defense cooperation between US and India. The Indian Air Force requested citizens of Delhi NCR to not dump individuals in garbage in open as attracts birds, which might pose a serious threat to their rehearsals for the Air Force Day that is on the 8th of October. Now coming towards international news, India is likely to send a 3-member team to participate in Shanghai Cooperation Organization in Pakistan next week, TOI has learned. The PUBG Anti-Terror Exercise 2021 is being held at PUBG in Pakistan's Nowshera district from October 3rd under the aegis of SCO Regional Anti-Terrorist Structures, which seeks to promote counter-terrorism cooperation between SCO member states. Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison stated, "Quad is not an alliance and it is a practical partnership of like-minded democracies and economics coming together to promote a free and open Indo-Pacific." India hit out on China on 29th of September for once again holding it responsible for the Eastern Ladakh standoff. Ministry of External Affairs MEA spokesperson Arindam Bakshi said China continues to deploy a large number of troops and armaments in the border area, and it has, in response to China actions, that Indian Armed Force has to make appropriate counter-deployments along the border as well. Now coming towards the world news, ex-French President Nicolas Sarkozy found guilt in corruption case. This was the second guilty verdict this year for Sarkozy, who led France from 2007 to 2012. The Balochistan government has ordered the heads of all the government departments and senior employees should set the ringback tones of their mobile phones members to Pakistan's Zindabad track. This ringback tone is the sound heard by the person who is calling someone. Taliban shut escape routes as citizens desperately flee Afghanistan. Thousands of Afghans trying to escape the misery at home have flocked to their country's southern border with Pakistan, but their attempts to get across have been stopped by the Taliban. The American Space Agency NASA is set to send its first spacecraft to study Jupiter's Trojan small celestial body or asteroids. Spacecraft will be launched from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, Florida on October 16th. The spacecraft has been named as Lucy. Mission Lucy will go for a 12-year journey after receiving boost from Earth's gravity. Mission Lucy will be launched with the objective of investigating the group of rocky bodies that are circling the Sun in 2 swarms, one presiding Jupiter. Now coming towards the end, COVID-19 update national. India reported 26,727 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, an increase of 13% from yesterday when the country had recorded 23,529 cases. At least 277 deaths due to coronavirus in the last 24 hours took the fatality count to 4,48,339. The total number of coronavirus cases has reached 3,37,66,707 in India. However, the active cases comprise 0.82% of the total infections, the lowest since March 2020. The active case load at present is 2,72,224, the lowest in 196 days. That's much for today. For more updates, keep following Northeast Rap Shots. Thank you. Good night.